I'm so pissed. I just got a phone call and I just stopped my whole shit. So I forgot I handed my number out to a few business people. So I had to take that call. But yeah, jumping back in here real quick because that just fucked me up. Um, it really did. It truly, truly did. I'm pissed off about it actually, but we're gonna let that go. We're gonna let that slide. Like I'm gonna have to put some airplane mode, some shit on or something, because you know. Anyways, like I said, this is for the feminine who has very little contact with this person, and there's like this awakening. There's this awakening that this person goes through because they have to realize that this person, for one, they're holding back and they're not sharing. When you're in the thick of it, accepting them crumbs, you don't want to admit that this is not resonating with you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to admit that this is not working for you. What they're giving you is not enough. It's like you feel it, but it's like the person keeps holding on. The feminine keeps holding on because it's like, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. I know he has these feelings for me. I know how they feel about me. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I know. And it's just this constant. It's almost crazy because you feel like every corner, every turn you make, every corner you turn is something that's pointing towards this person. There's this connection that you have with this person, but that is not the all be all of life. So this person is now coming to a realization that they gotta move the fuck on. Flat out. And it's not the best feeling. It's not the best feeling at all. So this is our next song is I Can Be by Leah. And we're gonna go straight into our seasoned femme. Rest in peace, Aaliyah. Very beautiful singer. So with okay, so with the seasoned femme who is in no contact with the love of their life or who they feel is their lover, they have they reached a turning point. My Joker, I kind of take my Joker as like the Hangman / Wheel of Fortune. I don't have major arcanas, so the Joker represents to me a turning point. Someone who has been in suspension, waiting for something, but finally coming to a completion of not waiting. A turning point. A turning point, a positive turning point. So, with the 9 of clubs, which is our swords, our wands energy. This is someone who's not giving up the last move, suspension, and delay. So that's strange how I just said this is the end of suspension, and this is someone who is not giving up last move, suspension, delay. So what I feel like this is the feminine energy. Somebody who's come to realization. I just realized that music was probably loud as fuck in y'all's ear. Hopefully y'all can hear me talking. This is Nobody by Keith Sweat. It's old school. What? Who can love you like me? Nobody. Some shit like that. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We know. We know. Okay? So, I feel like this talks of... This is the feminine. So, if the feminine is having this completion, a turning point of karma, of karmic cycles, a turning point of karmic cycles ending, being in suspension of waiting for the masculine, waiting for someone, for this person to call them, to show them that they give a fuck, to show them that they still love them, all that stuff. And then this is the Nine of Wands, talks about not giving up, the last move, suspension. So I feel like this is the masculine energy that they kind of want to, they don't want to give up. They're not giving up. The feminine is kind of giving up, but they're not giving up on themselves. The feminine is kind of realizing, like, damn, I've been focusing all of this energy into this situation with this masculine, this man, whom I love, whom I'll always love. I'm at peace with that. But I can no longer stay here. You get the pass go, bitch. Yes, that's what's up. That's what we want. We want to have our heart chakra open while we're not giving a fuck. That's kind of what that feels like to me. And then this feels like him that's just looking like, wait a minute, I'm not giving up. But they also know that this is their last move to make, because with the masculine and feminine, they mirror energies. So, like I said, it could flip-flop. This could be reversible. This could be the feminine that I'm talking about, or the masculine I'm talking about. And the masculine could be feeling this way, or coming to completion of a thought process, or a way of thinking, coming out of suspension of that, and ready to move towards some king shit, some love. But I do feel like this is the feminine. The feminine now knows. The feminine with no contact, that bitch know, that queen, sorry, let's say queen. That queen knows that her struggles are over. She's had major self-improvement, motivational, supportive things that has been molding her. Family is first to her. She's the master of her emotions. So I feel like, let me just try to fit this 9 in here real quick with her, because I just want to make sure. So if this 9 of spades was for the queen, it would mean to me that she's not giving up on trying to move on. We all know you can't separate yourself from this love. You can't separate yourself from loving somebody, or unless, if you can, you kind of really truly didn't maybe really love that motherfucker in the first place. But if you can, then, not that if you can, but separating yourself from the idea of the person is difficult. And I feel like the queen never gives up. She's not giving up on that. But that last move shit, that's more so how she feels about the masculine, if they intend to come in towards her. Like, look, nigga, it's like this. Look. If you plan on coming into me, or, saying anything to me, then you better do it now. Oh, and put some hurry to fuck up on it. Put some of that on it real quick. And I do mean real quick. because I've succeeded at something. I've succeeded at a completion of coming out of suspension. I was suspended in the air. Now my feet is planted on the fucking ground. And I didn't give up for that. I never gave up. This is your last move, though. Make it. Make your last move. Make it count. And Anytime, Any Place by Janet Jackson is on. And we're going to end this with this, because I feel like the feminine who is complete, but not, you know, everybody still got growing to go. But as far as being the new femme that's in hurt and pain and sadness because they know they got to walk away from something, well, this feminine has already done that. They've already felt that pain. They've already been through that 9 times out of 10, multiple times. Because in order to get that completion in any type of way, you've been through that shit a few times, and the lesson came back around to see if you was gonna have it. Like, let me see if she got her message. Let me see if she got her issue real quick. So it came back around. The person maybe came back into your life, but you didn't get all butt hurt about it when they left, when they departed, because they never were gonna be there the entire time anyway. Because this was just a test. This is an emergency broadcast type of shit. We just want to see if you hear us, says the divine. We just want to know if you can feel us, says your angels. And this feminine is saying, yeah, I hear you. I hear you so much so that I've kinged myself. I hear you so much that I king myself. But seriously, this is the end of struggles. This is self-improvement on so many levels. This is not self-improvement with just self. This is self-improvement with money, family, relationships of all kinds. My bad. But yeah, this is somebody emotionally balanced. This person is able to understand what it was that they're going through. Not only their own personal self, but what it is that their masculine, their other counterpart was going through. So they're able to kind of release and let go a little bit easier. And if this feminine was to give this feminine some advice, they would simply just tell them to love themselves and put themselves first in this whole entire thing. Focus on your relationships with those that are most important to you, because the masculine is not the most important person in your world. They're not. And I think this feminine would just say, hey, stop, because this shit was never about him in the first place. It was about you gaining a larger perspective of what it was that you're here for, what your purpose is here for to do. So take that advice, little femmes, young femmes. Take the advice to love yourself, focus on you, let it go. I promise if you let it go, you'll have something that's so much more grander and so much more beautiful come into your life. You know something better waits for you, because you have on your crown. You know who you are and your true essence. And it's not somebody who waits. As much as the masculine wants you to wait, I'm not gonna say that they don't want you to wait, but they don't know that they don't know that they want you to not wait. That makes sense. Basically, they don't know it yet, but if they see you not wait, that's where it means so much more to them. Not the fact that you're loyal now and you're waiting now. The fact that you're able to stand up stand the fuck up in your true power and be like, nah, I'm actually not waiting, and I actually got shit to do because motherfuckers love me out here and I love myself. That's like the most sexiest armor that you could ever put on to them. They gonna be a little butthurt about it, a little pissy faced about it, but you know, so what? This is your life. This is your show, and the show must go the fuck on. So, I love you guys. Pink Alchemist, love yourself. Give yourself positive affirmations, love. Give someone else love who deserves it. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that the masculine don't deserve your love, but a lot of things that you're doing are on a lower vibration when it comes to loving him in his lower vibration. You gotta, if you raise your vibration, his raises. Because he'll see the one that truly got away, that was actually worth something. And that'll give him more of a perspective of the crown that he's supposed to be wearing. And if he don't see it that way, then maybe he's not, maybe it's not him, boo. Maybe it's not him. And that's fine. That's fine. But anyways, love yourselves, guys. I love you. I will see you next time. What they say? Like, share, subscribe. Do that shit. Like, share, subscribe to me. Come back to me. I will help you out on this journey. So, peace.